Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday to all of you. Thanks for being with us. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, remember to comment. Tell us, first of all, where you're tuning in from and where you're from. If you're new around here, subscribe to our channel and like our page. And of course, we love it if you share the video. But comment, because we have a giveaway at the end. All of your comments go into a pot in the end. Doesn't matter if you're on Facebook or YouTube. One lucky winner will win a $25 gift card to go shopping in our store. So, of course, it's Friday, and we are back home in the studio. Mr. HP's here, bundled up, because it is a snowstorm here right now.
I've been shoveling snow already.
He went out shoveling with his knee. I shoveled early this morning, and then when I came back from the warehouse, he had shoveled again. So his recovery is going well, I would say, right?
It's coming along.
So the only thing that came to mind today for our cocktail to celebrate our Friday was something warm. And I've been wanting to try this recipe for a drink called hot buttered rum. And it never sounded good to me until I started exploring recipes and came up with my own. This really just tastes kind of like a nice butter cookie with cinnamon and some rum. Yeah. So, cheers, everybody. This really warms you up, doesn't it?
It almost sounds like the title of one of Isaac Hayes' record.
Hot buttered rum?
Hot Butter Soul.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. I haven't heard that one. Might have to listen to that tonight.
Yeah.
You got it on vinyl? Can we listen to it on vinyl?
I don't, but I hope to get that on vinyl.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So, yes, it is very tasty. It just never sounded good to me to put butter in a drink. But you put butter in cookie recipes. You put butter in all kinds of things. So, and you can, of course, put less or put, any kind of vegan butter. But
everything's better with butter.
Everything's kind of better with butter. So it's really tasty. Really tasty. And you can put less rum, more water, really just butter, brown sugar, and then all those spices. You have allspice, and you have a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg and vanilla extract. And you kind of mush it in the bottom of the cup together, kind of muddle it or stir it together, kind of like you were making like a buttercream frosting. And so then you just add the rum and hot water, stir it up, and it just gets really nice and hot and warm and cuddly. Yeah. It really
nice
does.
And hot
it's a hug in a cup.
Right now it's freezing.
So I use dark rum, but of course you could put, if you like bourbon, you like scotch, whatever, you can put whatever in there if you like something else, or nothing. You don't have to put rum. All right, so lots of stuff. This is actually our first Happy Friday show of the year. First Happy Friday show of the year because we didn't have a show last week. So we are kicking, of course, off our year 2022 with lots of sewing. Lots of sewing for y'all, lots of things to do. And first thing will be early tomorrow morning, Christmas in Europe. If you are doing Christmas in Europe, block number 5 will be live early morning. Are you excited? Can you imagine where we're going? Well, last month we went to Iceland and we put a shoe in the window. We did the shoe in the window block, which, represents Iceland, but of course a lot of countries have traditions where either boots or shoes are involved and there's little gifts or presents put in those boots. So where are we going next? Woo, you never know. You will find out sooner than later if you are already doing Christmas in Europe. We actually had a couple of people come to the warehouse today in the snowstorm, and they saw our kit and they were jumped on board right away and said, we are going to do this. And so, of course, it's never too late to start. We're only 4 blocks in, and you got a whole year. You got a whole year to catch up. So not a big deal. You can't fall behind. And you know, there's nothing like being ahead or being behind. You're just working at your own speed and your own time. So we still have kits available, and so you can still jump in. All right, so another thing that's going to be, if you're part of our monthly Fast and Furious Club, excuse me, our project for January will be live on the 20th. So that's already coming up in less than a week, Thursday next week. So we have the project for January is a table runner. Yeah, I call it window seat because it's perfect for those larger scale prints to really show off and kind of shine on your table. And so you can make this runner, it's a pretty long runner as I made it. It's about 62 inches or so, but you can adjust the length. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter. So it's an easy adjustment. So we have 3 kits still available. We have the Love Blooms right there, and Love is in the Air with the teal background. And then we have Patio with the house plants and that sienna background. We actually made one more, and so we haven't made it into kits. I'll show you on Tuesday. I think there's going to be interest. I made a runner from Songbook because I wanted kind of a different, a very subtle light gray background and then really nice and bright fabrics. So I'll show you that next week. I left it at the, no, I have it right here. I thought I was going to bring it and I thought I had forgotten it. So it's right here. So if we put that on the overhead to show you up close. So really nice, beautiful, rich colors, the greens, the teals, the navy, and this beautiful warm red. So I used a jot dot in the fog for my background. So if there's interest, of course, if you have the bundle, this is perfect to use because you can get this from a bundle. You can cut a bundle into 10-inch squares. You make one quilt from that, and then you can use the rest for this quilt or this runner and probably make 2 or more. So Songbook is just beautiful, and I love how it's kind of a little bit more traditional with a lighter background. So if you have interest, we can put together kits with this. Very easy to do. Just let us know and we can do that for you. So this runner coming up real soon next week. Another thing we announced this last Tuesday, this Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday, was our second session for our retreat. So Stripology Retreat Session 2 actually is going to be taking place March 9th through the 12th. This is, of course, our virtual retreat. And even though it says Session 2, it does take place before the first session, which sold out. But do not worry, we can move you around. If either date works better for you, we can move people around. So just make a purchase on this one and just send a request that you wanted to do the other one. So if you're new to the retreat and what we do, it's 3 full days. So we start midday on Wednesday and we finish midday on Saturday. We are live pretty much the whole time. I teach you 2 full quilts, lap size quilts, and also a table runner pattern that are brand new. They will be in my book coming out later this year, but we use a bundle. So we make one quilt using 10-inch squares and another quilt using 2.5-inch strips and a background. So when you purchase the retreat, you choose the kit that you would like. So you choose whatever fabrics you would like for your quilts. If you wanted to do a larger quilt, larger than lap size, you can just let us know and we can add more fabric to your order to make 2 queen size quilts. Not a problem, easy to do. So just let us know. If you haven't seen the quilts yet, let's put up the quilt. So Jewel is our 10-inch square quilt. And then this is our strip quilt called Strippy Stairways. This is out of the Carolina Lilies fabric. This is our one with a grunge background. And then using the 10-inch square Jewel, you'll see a much richer, with no white in it, but really a rich, beautiful quilt. The other version that I have photos of is our Celestial, a little bit more modern, grays, blacks, and that beautiful mustard yellow. And then on a light gray background, the Strippy Stairways is just awesome. I love how this one turned out. Very cool and modern. And look how different they look. They all look so different. So the options for kits for this version of, or the session 2 of the retreat is pretty much the same. We added, because a couple of them have sold out, we added one. So we have the Carolina Lilies, like you saw the quilts earlier. And then we have the Celestial. And the big squares represent the background for the Strippy Stairways and the binding for the Jewel quilt. Then we have Duality Fusion. That is just blacks and white on a teal background. So the Strippy Stairways will be on a teal background. The Jewel quilt will just be black and white. Then we have Feathered Nest, beautiful robin's egg blues and taupes. And then for Strippy Stairways, we do this beautiful chocolate brown background and a teal binding on the Jewel. For game day, you want something super cool, artsy, and fun, bright colors. We have a cool background that's got a little black in it, black and white, and a black and white binding. Really cool from Free Spirit. Then we have Harmony, which is a newer option. Love this one. I showed you on Tuesday the quilt that I already made the blocks. I just hadn't sewn them together. So I took some photos from my design wall. So Harmony, really beautiful plums, plum colors, light sagey greens, and golds. Then we have our last one, but not least, Passion. Beautiful teals and greens with a little bit of pops of yellow. Gonna be on kind of an off-white, creamy background and a teal binding. So these are options, and of course the retreat will be filled with all kinds of games and fun stuff as well, prizes and lectures, Q&A sessions. So we have a whole lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of people from all over the world.
And bingo.
Oh, there's bingo.
With the bingo caller.
With the bingo caller. With the professional bingo caller. Yes, he's no joke. Get ready. We have cocktail hour, of course, recipes. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to leave your house. You can stay right there, and no packing up any and hauling any sewing stuff. You're just right from the comfort of your own home, or maybe a friend's home. Maybe you can get together in smaller groups. So it's going to be so much fun, and we're excited to be able to do 2 sessions to have more people be a part of it. Love it, love it. All right, so any questions on the retreats? Lots of folks says missed out last year, excited to be a part of it this time. I've heard a lot of folks are getting together with a friend that maybe is newer to quilting, and they're going to work on things together. I love that idea, because both of these quilts are possible for, I would say, experienced beginners. So kind of, yeah, confident beginner, definitely. And we'll give you tips throughout the way, and not a problem. Help you all the way. And yeah, so any more questions? Do you see any questions pop up on the retreat?
Is Mr. HB doing yoga?
He is doing yoga. Yes, has to be yoga. I think we have to have a little yoga every morning of retreat this time. Or not morning. We usually do it like midday to kind of give your body a little break, right? Yeah. We only did 1 session of it last time, and everybody loved it.
True that.
Right?
Can't not like it. Beautiful. It's wonderful.
It's the best. All right. So, but until retreat, while you wait for retreat to happen, which is not for another couple of months, we are going to be doing our first quilt along for the year, Jackie Quilt Along. We've been talking about it for a while, starting on January 25th. So you can still jump in and participate. The Jackie pattern is in my Stripology Mixology 2 book, and I also have another, I should say, enhanced pattern option. So this first one you see up on the screen right now is just using a single background, and then you use 2.5-inch strips for the jacks. Then I made a few different versions where I used my bundles, the Stash Builder bundles, half-yard bundles, or fat quarters, where you can do different backgrounds for each block, and then you use strips. So this one has been real popular. I loved using, I wanted to do a dark and light backgrounds and alternate them. And then I used light jacks on the dark backgrounds and dark jacks on the light backgrounds. And so this bundle has kind of, I think it's sold out because it was so popular. And then the bright option, the quilt is hanging behind me. I used Daydreamer by Tula Pink and just a single fabric for the jack. So that's really striking with all those beautiful bright fabrics. You can use a little bit larger scale because they all come through, even though they're going to be turned and twisted. So don't think that you can use something directional and have it all be the same, because we twist all the pieces. But you know what happens when you take a directional fabric and you turn it any which way in a quilt or a block? It's not directional anymore. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I have decided on mine, when I showed you all the different color options, or my color options, my choices for Jackie, I made probably about 30 different imaginary Jackies to give you ideas. And I was debating between quite a few, and I've decided I could not get the henna bundle out of my mind. So that is what I'll be doing, my scrappy version. Of course, I'm going to do more than one. So this is the henna bundle. So I'm going to use those beautiful prints, colorful. And then I was going to use just a single white fabric for all the jacks. But then I went into my 2.5-inch strip drawer, and I have a lot. So I decided I'm going to just pull different scrappy whites for the jacks. They'll all read the same because they're all really nice and white. So this will be my bigger Jackie. And then I am going to be making at least probably 2 more. So I wanted to do one the original way, so with a background and just different colored jacks. So I found this Planet Starry Night background fabric that we have in the store. It's 1 yard, and so I'm going to do a crib size because it's perfect. You need 1 3/4 yards, so just get 2 yards of this, and this will be so cool for a kid. And then I just went into my strip bins and found colorful strips that, there's so many colors in the fabric, so you can kind of really play with it. So this will be a great crib quilt for a kid. I even found this in my strip, some aliens, so that works great on this background. So this will be my crib size Jackie. So easy to do, and I'm sure you can find some strips in your collection for that. And then I had one idea just this morning, and so I went and ran with that idea, and I will include instructions for you to do that in the cutting video. So this idea is to do just 3 blocks of Jackie for a table runner, because the blocks are 14 inches. So you're going to have a 42-inch long table runner, well, plus borders. So that will be like a 46 by 18, a nice table runner by doing 3 blocks. So you can get away with 1 yard of fabric for the background. So you can choose something kind of busier, because I thought this would be really nice and pretty for spring. And then I just pulled 3 strips, all you need, 3 blocks. So I'm going to do a pink in the middle and then 2 teal jacks on the outsides, just all pulled from my bins. So I thought I would do this, and I'll show you in the cutting video if you wanted to do, this would be a great little, if you're doing a bigger Jackie, you can do a runner as your leader and ender, and it'll probably be done around the same time. So I am excited about this, and it just got my brain rolling on, different runners from different fabrics that we have in the store. So I'm going to show you some that I just pulled with me for some great ideas, because all you need is 1 yard. Does a 2.5-inch width of fabric strip make all the jacks for 1 block? Yeah, so 1 full width strip makes 1 block. So that's really easy to pull. And even if it's a little short, you can get away with about 35 inches. So if you've cut a little bit off a strip, it'll work. Okay, so let me show you just all these options that I pulled walking through the warehouse this morning. So I wanted to show you first So the Dwell Impossibility, we actually have this on sale. This would be really cool to do some either white or some of that coral jacks, even some gold. Make a really nice dark table runner. This one, the weather report that autumn. So look how cool this would be as the base, and you can use some bright pinks, sage greens for the jacks, or really any color. You can put a dark gray in here and be really striking jacks on this. And then we're in love with Sister Bay. So we have this fabric from Sister Bay. How beautiful would this be to use just some nice off-white creams like from the neutral bundle with this, or anything similar, some nice taupes, very soft and pretty. Or you can go navy or even lighter whites. And then I had to bring all the Tim Holtz. So all of these abandoned would be just awesome. So you have all these different colors in here, and you just need maybe one to be the accent, or just go into your, if you have a collection of strips, this is a perfect way, find a yard to make a runner, and 3 strips is all you need that will contrast with any of those. And I just think this is going to be really fun to do. So yeah, make a runner. They are so good to just change up your decor. Great for gifts just to have. Okay. Will man cave work for Jackie? Oh yes. I thought I had showed man cave for one of the Jackies when I did all the pulls. But yes, because it's got kind of lights and darks, so you can kind of alternate the light and dark blocks like I did, and it would be really, really cool. And use maybe some more tone on tone for the jack, so they really stand out. All right. Any questions for the jacks? Not very well, because we do strip piece and subcut, so I feel like it would just make your work so much more so much more work, and that's not what we're trying to do. So I would try and find strips, and if you don't have strips, maybe you have some scraps full width that you can cut from. You can do fat quarters, but you will need then 2 21-inch long strips from each fabric. All right. Okay. Good ideas, right? You ready for a Jackie? I'm very excited. I am. And as we've said before, if you purchase the extended pattern, so how that works, it's totally. I'll still do the quilt along during our Tipsy Tuesdays. If you just want to make it with a background, I'll still do all the steps, but we can't do a cutting video because that infringes on our copyright from the book. So we cannot do a cutting video to play during Tipsy Tuesday, which is why we offered the extended pattern and video class that you can, where we're gonna, you can now purchase it for $9.95 or $10, about $10. And you will get the cutting and the fabric requirements. If you wanted to do a Jackie like this, where there's different fabric for each background of each block. And then so you have all the cutting for that, for all the different sizes. And then you will receive all of the videos in your account as well as we go through the quilt along. And included in that is a cutting video that won't be a part of the quilt along, but will be a part of this class. So taking you through all the cutting for both versions using either a single background or the individual block backgrounds. So that is going to be in your account if you purchase the Jackie Extended class. That is going to be, the cutting video will be in your account this coming Tuesday, because then we are a week out from our quilt along starting. So excited, excited. Start prepping your fabrics. It's still time if you need a little more fabric. G Designs ships fast. We get shipped done. You know that. So we can get it to you for sure in time. All right. So if we don't have any more questions on the Jackie, I thought I would show you. Oh, I want to show you one thing, because we got more of the Sister Bay charm packs in stock. We sold out of these super fast because we made a table runner that I just love. The little Stella out of Sister Bay. So let me just put it on the overhead. It's a little too long for my table here, but it's just beautiful. Nice and soft colors. I took some photos on my table. We'll post them on the blog and on our page, but I just love this. So all you need for this is a single charm pack and then some binding fabric, and we made this runner. So these are back in stock. Of course, we have the bundle as well. The color bundle is getting pretty close to being gone, but I eyeballed this today and I thought, oh my gosh, this will make a gorgeous Jackie, alternating a teal and a navy background, and then using the lights for the jacks would be just gorgeous. And I guess a lot of you had that idea because we're almost out. And then I wanted to show you, you might have noticed the runner here on the side, the St. Patrick's Day themed curvaceous runner. So this one is made out of our Hello Lucky fabric bundle. It's only 8 pieces, and I think you can easily make 2 runners out of it. So we've shown you this before, but it's so much fun. If you celebrate St. Patrick's Day or have friends that do, this will be a great little gift. So always fun to dress up for the holidays, dress up your house a little bit with a theme. So Hello Lucky is available. We had another St. Patty's bundle that sold out really fast. It was Good Luck Truck. Came and went like this. One more thing that I talked about on Tuesday, but I didn't have in hand to show you, is our Bumbleberries Fat Quarter Bundle. So we've talked about this twice a year, fall and well, I should say winter and summer. Bumbleberry or Louis and Irene come out with 20 Bumbleberries colors that so this is their spring summer bundle, so or line of Bumbleberries. So these colors will match all of the Louis and Irene lines coming out. So we package it like this. There's a fat quarter of each, and of course just a great basic for your stash. But then you have the list of the colors, both the names of the colors and the color number. So if you needed to order more, so it's kind of like a little swatch card for you. And a little tip I can tell you, I love these types of, when I get a fat quarter bundle, I will take just a Sharpie and write on the selvage the color number, because the selvage usually doesn't tell you the color number. So I'll write the color name and the color number on the selvage so I have it, so I don't have to have it always packaged the right order. So a great little stash builder of fat quarters here to mix in with all of your Louis and Irene beautiful bundles that we have coming. All right, so that is our new stuff. There is still a lull in shipping. We are expecting a lot of fabric this next coming week, so I'm excited, including some stuff for our retreat and all this stuff. Everything is coming, and hopefully our last color for the Color Club for the January packet. We're waiting for about 20 bolts. That's it. We've gotten the rest of it, and so hopefully we'll see some movement on that, and we can get you your Color Club for January. But we added a whole bunch of pre-order bundles that are coming later in the year, and yes, some of them are already Halloween. So let me show you a few of those that we added. We will be adding a lot more. First one up is Bad to the Bone. This is a Halloween line by My Mind's Eye for Riley Blake. A really nice, I love the skulls, the skeletons, the bats, so really nicely balanced. We have 4 blacks, 4 oranges, and then 4 lights, so it make a really nice and balanced quilt. And then another Halloween one is also for Riley Blake. This is by Teresa Kogut, called Halloween Whimsy. Really, I love this unique take on Halloween colors, this lighter green and beautiful soft orange, and then of course a little bit of black, which is pretty much charcoal, so not so harsh black, but love her artwork, have loved her artwork for many, many years. And so these are really cool. Then we have a really cool line that is a new designer for Free Spirit called E Bond. Love her work. She works with paper mostly, so it's really unique, very much kind of that ink blot style, and so I can't wait to work with it. I think it'll be make really unique and cool quilts. Then we have a Lewis and Irene coming. It's called On the Lake. This one is the cutest, really nice, kind of a lake theme. I love the colors, the teals and blues, just with a pop of pink and yellow. We'll create some beautiful summer quilts. Then we have At Our Home. This is by Natalie Barnes for Wyndham. A great 12-piece, modern, cool, her style colors, kind of pops of color. I really love that. And so this one is reminiscent of her previous lines, but I love it. We sold really fast through her last line that we had in. Then we have Parisville. I talked about this one last week. Parisville is an older line, her Tula Pink's first line for Free Spirit. And now going forward, she'll be doing a Deja Vu line every year where she takes an older line and recolors it and just publishes a few pieces of it. So this is only 8 pieces that are a part of this line. They're all recolored. They're same prints, but recolored from Parisville that came out years ago. But we are doing a unique bundle because 2 of those pieces are really large scale. So as you see, the top 2 in the upper left are going to be a full yard, and then the rest of them a half yard. So Free Spirit is selling themselves a bundle that is 2 full yards of those prints and then fat quarters of the rest. So just know that ours is different, and it's going to be a great price. So check that out if you're interested in securing some of those fabrics coming later this year. Yeah, these are coming late spring, early summer, and we'll be adding a bunch more, so you can secure your favorite designers and favorite bundles. All right, so live winner, mister. We're there already.
Me, mister?
Mister? Oh, Kobe's in the shot now. Judy Maxon. Congratulations, Judy. You have won our $25 gift card for today. Congrats. Send us an email to help@gquiltdesigns.com, and Monday shows up. We will get that gift card to you so you can go shopping. But if we don't have any more questions, we are going to let you go, and hoping that you will have a great, great weekend. We're going to have to shovel at least one more time today. Or maybe we'll wait till the morning.
No,
and just
be too much.
Cuddle up.
Go get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it done. It's a good workout anyways. But make sure you join us this coming week. Tipsy Tuesday will be January 18th at 7 p.m. And then, of course, our Friday show next week is going to be January 21st at 3 p.m. Central. But make sure you wake up early tomorrow morning. If you're a part of Christmas in Europe, you'll find Block 3 in your account. So enjoy the weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.